Thank you so much.
Okay, see you on the way.
Pineapple bowl is served here every day, all day. Have you tried it? It's a must. This is what all your friends are talking about.
All this stuff.
First place for the Whites and our overall champion, congratulations. It's the combination of traits from a 17-month-old well-grown crate.
And they can catch really fine, so we're getting the breeders being able to get those, you know, finer, even though they cut more wool, more length.
Really, don't worry.
Through to the jump off at this stage. So coming into the treble. So just that one obstacle to go. And that stayed up, time of 80.
Have not had a thirst crusher until you've had a super slush.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Afternoon, we lay awake in bed. The laugh so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light.
That was absolutely amazing! How good was that? Like,
right on the edge. 4-5.
Any solos? On seats? Any solos?
solos, guys.
No solos.
What's that?